Don't you just wish that Hexbug would make a Hexbug Cobalt? I do too. Anyways, welcome back to Hexbots Heat J. Last time, it was very destructive. We saw Sawblaze and one of my personal favorites, Quarter Pounder, advance to the round of 32, leaving Scorcher and the War Spiders in the dust. But now, we've got some major Battlebots All-Stars featuring Bronco, 4th place finisher Death Roll, Battlebots champion Tombstone, and the 2-time runner-up Witch Doctor. Well, in real life, that is. Bronco's gonna face Death Roll first, and then we got Tombstone and Witch Doctor. But let's begin. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Let the bot battle begin.
Bronco getting underneath Death Roll to start the fight. A little bit of a hint here. Death Roll is, in fact, some of the more older robots. Bronco getting a little flip in on Death Roll. Death Roll ramping up that back wedge. They gotta be careful. Death Roll managing to eye out Bronco. Bronco, I think they're having a few control issues. But, oh! What a flip by Bronco. Flipping Death Roll on their side and flipping him over again. I think Death Roll's lost that knife. You can see on the undercarriage of Death Roll. That's uncomfortable. I don't need to say that. Oh! Another flip by Bronco. It could probably end in just flipping Death Roll. They want to just keep him there, but they really want to throw him out of the arena. Oh, Bronco's having some issues trying to get out of the side wall. Death Roll pushing Bronco out. A nice, good sportsmanship there from Death Roll. Now up on the shelf, in comes Bronco. And they get a little flip in. It doesn't really do anything, though. Not really that effective. Death Roll, they can't exactly self-right. In real life, they can. And another big flip by Bronco. And Bronco flipping Death Roll again. I really love Death Roll. I know I have way too many favorites like Quarter Pounder and Shadow. But I just really love Death Roll in real life. Sorry, I just really like crocodiles. I don't know why. Anyways, Death Roll. Still getting up to speed. Bronco trying to find a flip. But they can't seem to actually find it. And they trying to push Death Roll into the shelf. What the hell? Or what is wrong with me? Bronco. Oh, nice flip by Bronco. Flipping Death Roll and flipping him over again. They could just leave him there, but they really, really want to throw him out of the arena. I don't know why they're like this. Well, maybe that's going to happen when they face Tombstone and Witch Doctor. Bronco, I think they're having some control issues. That could probably cost them in this fight. Because if they do, it will be a major upset and Death Roll will get a win. And get 3 points and not Bronco. Bronco missing yet another flip. Death Roll. Still trying to line a shot. Just not getting the perfect hit they want on Bronco. Bronco missing another flip. I guess a little bit too late on the controls for Bronco. Death Roll. Getting back into the rear end. I think Bronco might have gotten themselves stuck into the shelf. Or the side wall. And Death Roll's going to take the W. Well, I'm glad to see Bronco at least try to get Death Roll done, but due to having control issues, it sadly just could not get Death Roll done. And again, they should just leave him there instead of getting him out of the arena. But they just had to do it anyway. Bronco ends up with 0 points, and Death Roll getting 3. Now it's time we've got Tombstone and Witch Doctor. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Tombstone laying some big hits to the front of Witch Doctor. Breaking that front. Oh my god! Those pieces on Witch Doctor recoiling everywhere. Tombstone, they may be the most destructive of this heat so far. Witch Doctor, Death Roll, they're mid. I don't know about Bronco. They're not a spinner. Tombstone. I think Witch Doctor get themselves stuck on the side wall. Get themselves into the shelf. Tombstone they're liable for success, maybe. This is a Season 1 rematch. And Tombstone, they get themselves into the shelf. I think they got themselves stuck. Oh, that's the way Fabulous Jeff was taken out. And Witch Doctor secures 3 points. Somehow. Cease. Well, that was kind of crap for Tombstone. They were literally winning that fight, and they got themselves stuck on the shelf. Well, Witch Doctor, they will face Death Roll in a rematch of Season 4, but it's a rematch of Season 1 now, with Tombstone and Bronco. 3, 2, 1, the battle begin. Bronco resetting the flipper. Tombstone up to speed. Does a big hit to Bronco. But I think that wedge got stuck in the frame of Tombstone's weapon. But never mind. It's back up to speed. And it yeets that wedge toward the camera. What a shame for that camera. We spent so much on it. Bronco trying to get away with those electrical gremlins. They lose that back wedge. Which is probability. Oh, I think Tombstone just ripped a piece off the shelf. You doing some more damage there, Tombstone? Why are you doing that? Tombstone, getting themselves stuck in the shelf. They gotta be careful. Have Bronco stopped? No, they have not. They're still attacking Bronco. Bronco, they're having a bit of control problems again. Tombstone backing into the wall. Another big hit there from Tombstone. Onto the back of Bronco and onto the wheels on Bronco. And Bronco trying to get around to the sides of Tombstone and maybe flip it over. But it doesn't look like it's about to. And Tombstone's been flipped on its back. It's still spinning. But Bronco wins. Well, that was pretty destructive. Bronco flips Tombstone on their back. I don't know how they managed to do that. But now it's time. We've got Witch Doctor versus Death Roll. A rematch. 3, 2, 1, activate.
The bot battle begin.
Death Roll coming, swinging on at Witch Doctor, removing those wedgelets to start. Witch Doctor, they somehow won against Tombstone. I have no idea how that was possible. The pulverizer hitting the top of Witch Doctor. That poor Witch Doctor cage. Oh! Speaking of the cage, he just went flying off of Witch Doctor. Didn't know why Death Roll manages to be this beautiful. There goes the back of Witch Doctor. They get their spinners stuck into that sidewall, but they're free. It wasn't an unstick. They did it by themselves. Death Roll getting up the shelf. And Death Roll just pushing Witch Doctor all over the arena. And I'm trying to land a little shot there onto Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor having no armor whatsoever. And Witch Doctor is pretty much custom made. It's a Hexbug, but custom made. Or with different features. Anyways, Death Roll. Continuing to land some beautiful hits to the going weapon to weapon on Witch Doctor. Death Roll going up the shelf. Don't know why they're doing that. Continuing to hit Witch Doctor again. And now shoving into the side wall. And Witch Doctor goes bonkers for no reason. Witch Doctor trying to get a little hit in on Death Roll. The pulverizer attacks both robots. I don't know why though. Witch Doctor, they gotta be careful. They could be getting themselves stuck into the side wall. And I think that is so. Witch Doctor, they can't get free from that side wall. And yeah, we're not kidding. Witch Doctor can't get back in. The wheels are spinning, but Death Roll wins. Well, Death Roll manages to get his revenge on Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor and Bronco are tied with 3. So that'll be the fight for now. Then next up it's the pointless Tombstone versus the pointful Death Roll. But now it's Witch Doctor and Bronco. 3, 2, 1, let the bot battle begin. Bronco immediately getting underneath Witch Doctor. And Bronco getting a little flip in. I think they were trying to get Witch Doctor out the arena. Bronco. Now Witch Doctor is pinned near the corner. Bronco flips Witch Doctor. They're going to attempt to flip him out. And they do so. And Bronco secures some 6. Well, very unfortunate for Witch Doctor. Sadly, I think they're going to be eliminated. Bronco was 6. Death Roll was 6 also. But maybe they could make it to the other top 3 competitors that are undefeated. Quarter Pounder, Flippy, and Hypershock. If Death Roll manages to face Tombstone. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Death Roll versus Tombstone. Tombstone being knocked back by Death Roll to start. Death Roll pinning Tombstone and shoving him around the arena. Their tactic is to get Tombstone as stuck into the shelf as possible. Tombstone, they lost some pieces of the back. Very unfortunate for them. Oh, Death Roll was with a solid hit, knocking the top off Tombstone. But it's still attached to the main robot. Okay, never mind. It's detached. And Tombstone gets it out. Death Roll, their tactic for this fight is to get Tombstone into the shelf and hopefully secure 9 points for them to go to the main bracket. Let's hope that's so. Tombstone nearly getting itself stuck in the shelf. So, Death Roll, they have to outdrive Tombstone, and I think they almost done it. Tombstone and Death Roll with a little death spin. The Pulverizer hitting Tombstone. I don't even know what Tombstone can even do. I think they're stuck on the side wall, but they get free. Death Roll is going to have to outmaneuver and outdrive Tombstone if they want to secure themselves at 9 points and a main perfect undefeated streak. To hopefully go with the likes of the Flipper Flippy or the Destructive Hypershock or my favorite robot Quarter Pounder. Death Roll getting Tombstone into that side wall. I think they got Tombstone into the wall. The countdown is on and Death Roll secures a 9 points. Cease. And well, that will do. Bronco with 6 and again Death Roll with another unkillable streak. I don't know how they managed to win over Bronco, but it was possible. Now we got probably our top 4 seeds already produced. Unless if there's another robot that could go undefeated, then one of them is probably going to have to drop. But anyways, next up we got a real Jurassic attack. With Heat K, we've got Ghost Raptor, Rotator, Extinction, taking the place for Terratops, and T-Rex a lot. We'll see you next time.